quarter number 3 of the Doc and GM NBA recap show. All right, Doc, first quarter we went with, second quarter we went the West.
Yep.
Now, right now, third quarter is time for the East. Not as topsy-turvy as the West, I'd say, right?
Kind of is.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You didn't. Well, I picked Toronto,
I mean,
Milwaukee, Philly. Only thing is really Boston's out of whack. Because I was getting ready to say in that text that I sent you about looking at the standings, I was like the West plus Boston is out of whack.
true, but mind you, we've got some surprises. You know, the Hornets are better. Kemba's been balling out of control. Orlando Magic have been playing well. They're in the playoff picture. Nobody thought they'd be around. And as quietly as kept, seems like Brooklyn are like right there, just one game behind them. So,
Well, that's not remembering what you said, because at the beginning of the season, we said 6 of them. We named, I think, 6 that were going to be in for sure.
I mean, yeah.
And then we said they're going to be 2 randoms.
Yeah.
So
right.
the only
I guess it's holding true.
Right. And then the
Sure.
only thing is, we said those randoms could be anyone. Sure. Now, do we expect Brooklyn to be one of those? You know, we said it, but we said it. It's true.
Well,
Orlando, same way. And again, Chicago doesn't seem to want it or can be able, has the ability to do it. Atlanta, same way.
oh no, Atlanta can't get anything.
So someone's got to. Charlotte.
They got an all-star.
Yeah. And matter of fact, seems like a hungry one.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch it, and they make, I guess the playoff, MVP consideration. But we're talking Kemba, of course.
Kemba, if for MVP, I'm with it, but he's got to do some more things.
Sure,
Yeah.
which is bring them up a little higher in that because Russ did something miraculous where his team made the playoffs, but they weren't in the upper echelon of the playoffs because the year KD left and he did the triple double for the first time. So miraculous will get you
For the first time. Good God Almighty.
Well, he did it twice. It wasn't the first time in NBA history.
I got you. No.
Yeah. Right.
Russ is
So
a
your
machine.
fans
But
know,
anyway,
we know what we're talking about. But anyways, yeah. But so other than that, those we knew there were going to be 2 randoms.
I guess this is true.
All right. So with that said, Boston, I mentioned beginning of the season. I said Boston's got too much talent. And to me, said there's no such thing. I said no, there is such thing. And I don't know if the reason that they're looking ridiculous at 10-10 right now, where most people thought they would be at the top of the division, is a function of them having too much talent. It could be a function of them not knowing what to do with their talent. But I still say it's too many. They got 12 starters.
A couple of things.
Okay.
One, when they started the season, Kyrie was very rusty, coming off an injury, and Gordon Hayward was and is still very much rusty.
Giving him a lot of minutes for not much production. It was like eating what are those things?
He needs the G League stint just to shake that rust off. They need to do that because he's not looking like he was pre-injury. He just needs some time. So that's one thing. Another thing is
2 things actually. Kyrie
2 things. There you go.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say injury.
Yeah.
Coming back from injury is one, but we'll call it 2 things.
Okay.
Other thing is, like you said, coaching, figuring it out.
Yeah, because I was going to say is part of that coaching and figuring out is how is it that he did not see that he should? Because I didn't think. Well, most people now are saying because we'll see. You talked about pregame in the pregame production that now Hayward is not starting.
Right.
So I think now he's already had his G League, getting his brains beat out in his first part of the regular season.
Right.
And so now letting him come off the bench, which is where he should have
started the season.
That might pan out a little better for him. Now, mind you, with that said, they lost tonight, I think it was, to another, I can't remember who they played. I'll look at the standings in a little while. But they're not looking good. And so it could be Brad Stevens. Matter of fact, not this time last year, but last year, I was, and many people were tooting the horn of Brad Stevens all the way. Like, man, look at this.
They lost to the Mavericks, by the way. Carry on.
Yeah. Okay. So look at this. Coach that no one's giving consideration to it for coach of the year. Not many people were anyways that mattered.
Right.
So what were we looking at with him?
Well, different scenario. Because this year, he's got guys that are young guys that were extra young last year,
Right.
and he just got them to buy into his system 100%
Sure.
because they had less skills, and that was a way to hide their deficiencies and still play well. So now these guys, following Kyrie getting hurt last year, they did some heavy lifting,
The other people, the young guys,
the young
Jaylen
guys,
Brown.
Jaylen Brown,
Yes.
So
They did all the lifting.
Yeah, there you go.
Lifting, cleaning up, sweeping up. They picked
balled
up.
out of control.
Right.
And
Matter
so
of fact,
Terry
took the
Rozier.
other daughter out on a date just for, because I'm a nice guy.
So
Well, is that bad? I don't know.
So anyway, those guys they got better even more over the summer. They got better over the summer. They
Sure.
came back with
None
more
of
skills.
those regressed basketball wise.
Right.
Those guys hooped.
I mean,
Yes, I agree.
So that part. So
Yeah.
now they're not as inclined to just stick to the script of that said system that they were just happy to be. I'm a first year player. I'm just happy to be on the floor kind of thing. I'm a second year player. I'm just happy to get all these minutes. I'm just going to go by the playbook, yada, yada. Now they know I've worked on this up and under move all year. I worked on doing this. I was studying with McGrady or Kobe, whoever. Yeah, they're feeling good. And so they kind of want to show how they can play. And sometimes it's bad for team chemistry at this point. So Brad's going to have to reel them in.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, he's
in some way, or figure out how to use their talents.
He's got to make a system.
Yeah.
Because again, if you as a coach, if your players aren't buying into your system, or you have the Wizards situation.
Right.
And so he's got to figure that out.
Yeah.
He's got to figure that out. And as I told you, part of what he's got to figure out is I got so much talent.
It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. All right. So they got to figure it out. So does he figure it out? What can he do? What should he do before we go into the rest of the East?
What should he do?
Or can he do? Should he do? Will he do? Does he have the capabilities to do? What's your thoughts? Boston going forward. Do they get out of that league?
Oh, they'll be fine. They'll be a top 3.
Top?
They'll be a top 3 or 4 team.
Top 3 or 4? Better than, so that means for sure 4. 3 or 4. You gave that. Mm-hmm. I like the 4. Okay, I'll buy the 4 because we only legitimize 6 of them anyway. Right. All right, so I'll buy the 4. All right, I'll buy the 4. But anyways, that's not saying much. Because, no. As far as what was expected of them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because
they got off to a slow start. I mean, they could still win the conference. Really,
being in top 4.
They could end up being at 3. Number 1. Like they're not far behind right now. It's a long time to go. They could get hot. They could just
Toronto will kill them.
What, in the finals or in the playoffs?
Like if they had again, we got to extrapolate a few months, but right now in 7-game series,
gotta take Boston.
Toronto will kill them. One team's got direction, the other team does not. Toronto will kill them.
Yeah, they got some direction.
Toronto will kill them.
Nah.
Okay, well, I guess all right. So moving on because we got a few more minutes here. But I just think I think Toronto will kill them right now. Yeah, Toronto will kill them. Milwaukee would kill them. Yeah, I think so.
Both of those teams have lost to the Boston here in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, but you got to play 7 and you got to go,
Shoot, I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, both of them were down 1-0 there.
All right. Matter of fact, they got to win over Philly as well. All right, so the rest of the East. You mentioned a Charlotte team that's playing very well.
Mm-hmm.
As 9-9.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, it's the East, right?
Right.
Usually 50% will get you in. I mean, 50%.
Yeah, most years.
Right? Yeah. So anyways, but with that said, Kimball's had 2 back-to-back games where he went 50-plus maybe, I think.
He did that back-to-back? I didn't realize I knew he had the one.
Yeah, maybe. I'll research that. But anyways, he's playing out of his mind. He's getting a little help from his support cast.
Yeah.
Do you see them staying in the playoff picture? Because we had 2 randoms. Are they going to be one of the randoms? I guess is the question. Or is it too early to tell?
It's too early to tell. I would like them to be.
It's the East. They'll do it.
I mean, we'll see. I think so.
Because
Kim was good enough to keep them
above Orlando and
he's good enough to keep them playing 500 ball.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good enough to keep them above Orlando and Brooklyn.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
that.
think so.
Yeah, I agree. So,
So
I mean, I was still, because for some reason, I still could see Detroit falling out.
okay, matter of fact, on the disappointing tip, I guess Miami is quietly, because most people had them as a playoff team, right? They were a playoff team last year. They played fairly tough against Philly in the first round, got knocked out,
Yeah.
and they picked up. I told you someone that was not going to help them at all because he can't help an NBA team. Long-standing Dwayne Wade, the Miami Heat. They're 7-11.
Right.
They are quiet as kept, a half a game above Washington.
Right.
Equal to me, not equally disappointing because they only have really one young superstar in that Dragic. They paid Whiteside a lot of money. People had big thoughts for him.
And Josh Richardson.
He
can hoop.
They're disappointing, man.
Yeah.
Right?
To me.
But no one's mentioning them.
Because they don't have necessarily a star. So you don't even think of them.
I mean, people, we talked about leadership. People talked about Spoelstra, how good he was. You know, he comes from the video room and Coach LeBron, and you got to coach him up.
Well, he did last year. He may be out of pieces to coach up.
Yeah.
So, but give them time because they also started kind of slow like this last year.
Yeah, I guess that could. Yeah, and probably. Yeah. So do they come?
Like to me,
I think you put the Wizards in, right?
I had the Wizards
right?
in. Yeah, I had them.
No, I'm talking about now.
Right now?
Yeah. Do you have them coming up?
No.
Not in the Wizards wanting to make the playoffs?
No. Something's got to change there. We talked about this earlier.
Something's change. They're not going to keep doing this dumb stuff back to back.
So I don't know what can be done that helps them get into the playoffs.
All right. Okay. So does Miami? Do they come up? Which they're only half a game above.
Possibly. Yeah, I can see them in before I can see Washington at this point. Dysfunction does not win basketball games.
No, not usually.
So,
Not when it spreads from your coach to the GM to the players.
When your coach, when players are cussing out everybody,
I'll buy it.
Man, you're in trouble.
All right, man, that's the quarter, man. So basically, you say Boston will come up.
They'll rise up a few spots probably.
Miami may come up a tick.
Yeah,
and Washington stays right where they are, if not worse.